Hey y'all, welcome back to She Gets It Pod. It is Monday. I want to talk about things women do to appease men. There ain't a man on this earth that I will pull the root hairs of my vagina out for. I'm not doing it. I don't know why women do it. Women claim, oh, I like waxing. It's okay, it doesn't hurt. They must not have like the Amistad root hairs I got. I'm not doing that. It's strong. It's deep black. It's moisturized. And I'm not pulling them shits for nobody. Especially with most of them, these men serving tangled, unmoisturized jungle dick. You want me to pull my hairs for you? And then some men really don't care if you do, so why go through the torture? Women be refraining from real good food when they want to eat to have this unrealistic body shape to appease a man who has a 10-month size stomach. Ones who ain't seen their dick in years, but lying on what it can do. You don't even know what it looks like anymore. I mean, I just want to talk about what women be doing with their bodies to appease men who shouldn't get the opportunity to smell you. Welcome to She Gets a Pod. My name is Shan, aka Shan Be Poddin'. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do some catch up. Let's catch up because I gotta tell you what's been going on. All right, so what's been going on? Biden said he's sending out checks in 2 weeks. We gon' see. All right. And if he does send out checks, please pay back your loans. Do not splurge on things you do not need. Okay. I heard LA got a $2 million bike lane that's making trouble. $2 million. Shit. But they got it because they got a lot of rich people there. So do what you do. And the amount of money people be paying just to park their cars and do shit in LA, disgusting. The Texas chief said he shouldn't have to resign over that school shooting with them kids where they stood outside for over an hour because state police did not fail the community. Excuse me? I feel like all police involved that showed up at that school failed that community. Because why were you stopping parents from going in and getting their kids that had weapons? Why were you not going in there when you knew it was only one shooter? Why were you waiting for more kids to get shot for them to run out of bullets? What did they train you for? Audacity. I went to vote, y'all. I went to vote last Saturday, and the ballot is definitely easy if you educate yourself on who the people are and what their first and last names are. Okay? There's been a lot of dirt being thrown on Georgia politicians for this election. So there's that. Do your research, look up on them, look at what they stand for, look at what they're pushing, look at what their past is, who the people they be around is. I did vote for Stacey Abrams. We gonna see what this do. I really feel like she's gonna win, but we'll see. All right, so that's my catch up. I'm gonna get into this meat because there's some things women be doing that I'm just like, girl, you doing the mostest. Hey y'all, quick note. I wanted to invite you to follow me on Good Pods. If you haven't heard of it yet, it's like Goodreads or Instagram for podcasts. It's new, it's social, it's different, and it's growing really fast. I post it a lot of times on Instagram and on my Twitter. On Good Pods, we can follow each other to see what we're all listening to, and like other podcast players, you can search for the shows and play them right on the app and web for free. And you could talk to the people who are listening to podcasts and other podcasters, and that's the best part, in my opinion. Great way to grow your podcast. Good Pods is there with a comment section next to every episode. So there's no reason why people don't know what you're doing. I'm excited to hear your feedback and questions and what you liked about each episode. You can find me on Good Pods on the web or goodpods.com, or you can just download the app on your Android or your iPhone. You can use the link in my show notes. My username is ShambyPoddin. Follow me and I'll follow you back. Okay. Y'all know I had to do the podcast spotlight. Who we got? The podcast spotlight is Don't Trip, We Got You. So I discovered that podcast on TikTok. I feel like they ask really great questions and give really good ultimatum questions for people to answer. It gives me a sense of where today's people's minds are at. So if you're on TikTok, if you're on TikTok, check them out. It's called Don't Trip, We Got You. Or hashtag it and you'll find them. But they ask some really good questions. Younger people between the ages of, I want to say 22, early 30s. So if you're interested in podcasts like that, check them out. And that is my podcast spotlight. You can find me on TikTok at ShambyPoddin. You can find me on Good Pods at what? ShambyPoddin. You can find me mostly anywhere at ShambyPoddin. Please do not at She Gets It Pod on IG, because that page is been closed for like a year and a half because someone hacked it and kicked me out of it. So there's that. All right, let's go. All right, so when it comes to men and women, I think women be doing more pointless shit than men be doing to appease women. Let me explain. Women do their nails, they go wax, they do their hair, they spend money on clothes, they spend money on products for their skin, they spend money on jewelry, they spend money on earrings, they spend money on shoes a lot more, they spend money on bras a lot more. Men don't care about what their underwear look like. Men be having holes in their underwear for the last 4 years and will not throw them baggy boxers away. I made a tweet the other day and I said, if you 30 plus, there's no excuse for you to have baggy boxers. That is yuck. Okay, yuck. You should be having nice quality boxers that's going to last you a longer time. They feel good on you. And if you can imagine church socks on your balls. What? I remember being in a relationship with number 3, and I was in Soho, and they had like this Calvin Klein little boutique open, and it was selling men's boxers. And when I tell you I racked up on men's boxers, it was not his birthday, it was not Christmas, it was not a celebration, it was not an anniversary. It was just because this is the man in my life, and I want him to feel good, even though he is in Tallahassee at his mama's house doing sunlight things with his mama. And I did not tell him what was in the package. I told him I sent the package to your mama house with your name on it. Enjoy. And he got that package and he opened it and he was like, what? He said, oh. I'm telling you, dog, like, treat him. If he treats you right, treat him. Don't get hyped, because I don't do that for men anymore. I stopped buying gifts for men a long time ago. Like my last relationship, I think, what was the last thing I bought him? I think I bought him a Supreme hat for his birthday that he wanted. That's it. If I ain't married, I ain't buying men gifts. I'm not. And I'm not a woman that cares about a man giving me gifts to woo me. If you ain't married, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Treat me with quality all the time if you're courting me. And I'm gonna treat you with quality all the time. But as far as like nice, thoughtful, sentimental gifts, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that more. I'm not. Um, Women think men care about lashes. Women think men care about the pussy hair. Women think men care about the fact that you got your hair done and it's a lace front and it's a long booty weave. They don't. And when y'all wear those booty weaves, they look really ratchet to me. Now, if that man likes his woman to look a certain way, he said, yeah, get the booty weave. Girl, get the booty weave. Don't listen to me. But most of the time, how you got a booty weave that's this long and this bone straight, and yet your elbows and your knees ashy, your feet ashy, your nails crusty, your breath stink, your clothes cost $20 top and bottom, your kids don't have what they need, your kids can't read, you at a bus stop. It's priorities that be like killing me. You know, women think men care about your cake face when in all actuality, good men enjoy women with a fresh face, some nice lips, some gloss lips, and some nice eyebrows and nice hair. They're very simple. So to me, if you're caking on all of this and this is the only time this man sees you with the cake face, are you surprised that he lies to you? Because you always lying to him. Are you surprised that there's things about him you don't know? Because he hasn't even seen your red hair. Are you surprised that you refuse to see him or meet up with him unless you get your lashes done? Because he has a right to hold back because you hold him back the whole time. He don't even know what you really look like. You don't even know what you really look like. Plastic surgery. Ain't no man telling you, oh, you need to go get plastic surgery unless he ain't worth it. Unless he really don't like you. And if you feel like you need to get plastic surgery to keep a man's attention, then what is that saying about the other women that got better plastic surgery than you? That he's also going to see. Not see like be with, but see like admire. So, yeah, I really think women be doing too much to appease men. Stop trying to please all men. You're not supposed to do that. Just like men are not supposed to try to please all women. Be yourself and make yourself happy. Men are attracted to women who are happy. Men are attracted to women who are smiling. Men are attracted to women who are at peace, not miserable, not dramatic. Getting your vagina snatched, nothing about that says, ooh, I can't wait, sign me up. No, I'm not doing it. Okay? Going to get plastic surgery to get your lips cut off, pieces of your vagina lips to make it tighter, or do whatever in there to make it tighter. Sis, come on, man. If y'all put some regulations and some choosy habits into y'all mix, y'all won't have to go do that when you in your late 30s and your 40s. Okay? Smooth legs for him. Maybe. Sometimes I don't care, to be honest. Okay? Learn how to cook more shit outside of pasta and chicken or tacos. Okay? Learn how to cook something that has to start cooking overnight. Learn how to cook something that involves you putting it on the top of the stove and in the oven. Learn how to cook something from scratch. A lot of men don't care if you know how to bake. That's easy. I think baking is way easier than cooking different things. Learn how to cook different things. When you go on a date, do something that's an activity like cooking something together. making pasta together, doing something interesting that's new to both of you. Men don't want to deal with a woman who's uncomfortable in her clothes and her body. Be comfortable in your body and your clothes. Okay? It's annoying to want to take a woman out, her dress up, and she can't walk in her shoes. Her dress is comfortable. He got to keep holding her up like a crutch because she hurting or she uncomfortable. And it's just like, instead of me taking out this woman somewhere nice to eat, now I got a babysitter and hope she don't fall down and embarrass us. Wear what's comfortable. Be a woman that can put on sweatpants, put on a t-shirt, put on a jacket, put on a dress, have some heels, have some variety. Just because you like combat boots doesn't mean you shouldn't have heels. Just because you like sneakers doesn't mean you shouldn't have loafers. Or if you said, I want to go eat out with my parents tonight, you should have something to wear. If he said, I want to go eat with my boss tonight and I want you to come, you should have something to wear. If he says, I want to go watch the game with my friends and I want you to come because they bring in, their girls or whatever, you should have something to wear. And everything doesn't have to show off your ass, your thighs, or your titties. A lot of times, I think women look even more beautiful when they cover up all their assets. But they still have some mystery about them. It's still like curiosity. Wonder what she look like naked. Like, keep that. That keeps it interesting. But when you give it all away, you show it off to everybody, it's not special anymore. It's not special anymore. Everybody doesn't see that. And a lot of times, a lot of people done been in that. And I don't want to be a part of that crew. I never wanted to. Okay? So, if your man is into sports and you don't like sports, just be honest and be like, you don't care about sports. But do they have wings? I'll come. Because that's what I'm doing. I don't care about sports. I don't care about football. I don't care about soccer. I don't care about baseball. I don't care about basketball. I don't care about how much the players are making. I don't care about who scored what points. I don't care about who got picked up. I feel like football in America is the new plantation. And a lot of people don't see it like that, but that's how I see it. And you ain't about to tell me nothing different, because until there is a balanced number of black owners and Puerto Rican owners and Hispanic owners of football teams, don't talk to me. It's a fucking plantation. Okay? That's how I see it. That's how I'm always gonna see it. Music wise, for me, if your music taste is trash, so is our relationship. It's not gonna go very far. Because what? How are you fumbling that ball? Okay, what is our discussion going to be about? The older I get, the more I'm like, if a man is not taking care of his health, I don't want him. Because nobody wants to get married or build a life with someone if you're not married and be solo quicker or be a widow quicker, or have to take care of you because for 30 years of your life you thought it was okay for you to drown your liver, kill your kidneys, fuck up your lungs. And so now, instead of me going on long vacations with you or having activities with you with our kids, I have to stay home and be hospice nurse because you wasn't taking care of yourself. But you knew you wanted to get married eventually because you needed somebody. To me, that's selfish. Okay? So, men, I need y'all to think about that. I need y'all to think about, what am I doing to my body? And if I did want to spend my life with someone going forward for the rest of my life, do they deserve how I've been treating myself? Do they deserve me being overweight and diabetic? Do they deserve the fact that I was in control of my eating habits, but I chose to not care? Do they deserve me drowning my body with alcohol? Do they deserve me filling my lungs up with the black yuck stuff because I wanted to smoke and I did not know how to channel my thoughts doing other shit? And I'm not saying if I'm a gym freak or I'm a fitness freak or I'm a vegan, I have to marry a vegan. I'm not saying that. I'm saying purpose wise, the person that you build with has to be like minded. And so I've always had this issue here. I've always had an issue with seeing coaches clearly overweight, clearly not taking care of their health, and telling players what to do. No, we all need to do this. You get on the field too, you know? I've always had a problem with doctors telling patients, oh, this is what's killing you. This is what's making this worse. You need to be doing this. Oh, do you know that your weight, you need to drop at least 30 pounds? But every break, you outside smoking a cigarette. Or this is like your 11th cup of coffee, cream, and sugar. It's hypocritical how people are in positions to tell other people what to do and how to come off to somebody and how to get that man. But when I look at you and how you treat yourself in your life, it doesn't reciprocate. Your results tell me that you are correct. Okay? So whether you like a woman or a man, slim, thick, BBW, skinny, big boobs, big ass, that's your preference. Stop putting your preference for everybody to have that preference. Okay? A man never said, I broke up with her because her bags were not designer. A man never said, I don't want to be with you because you have stretch marks. Now, a little boy ain't gonna understand why you got stretch marks. And there's a lot of men out here with stretch marks. I don't care. Let me tell you something. As far as like body type for a man, I don't care. I really don't care. All I ask is I don't want to be able to pick you up. I don't want to. Do I really care about height? I don't even think I care about height. I don't care about height because your height has nothing to do with me. We're not procreating. You're just going to be the man in my life at that height. Who cares? I don't even like wearing heels all the time. So who cares? You know what I'm saying? As far as like body type, honestly, I like a man that's like 185 and up in body. Something squishy is cute. I like a little Buddha. I'm not that, oh, you need to have a six pack. I don't give a fuck about a six pack. Have you ever laid on somebody that has a six pack? It is not comfortable. Laying on skinny men, it is not comfortable for me. Now, again, that is my preference. Okay? I don't want you to be 10 months pregnant, but I would appreciate a Buddha. I don't want a man with boobs. And let me tell you this. A man with boobs does not mean that man is fat. Because I've seen slim men with juicy tops. I have. It means you're not doing any lifting, you're not doing any running consistently, and you're not working on your chest area, and you should, because there's no excuse for that. Okay? Imagine you fucking, and you the woman with the titties, and I got juicy titties, and I got 2 more titties in my face. I don't want that. I mean, I think women's bodies are great, but I don't want my woman's body parts seen on the man I'm with. I don't want that. So get it together. What you cook? Okay. All right. That's my mom. I don't want to have to deal with that. You know, facial hair. I appreciate facial hair. I like stubs. I like when your hair is growing back. I like a fresh face sometimes with no hair on it, and I like a beard. But I don't like strangly beard. I like a uniform beard, something that's clean, maybe a little salt and pepper, maybe black, maybe all gray. You could be bald. You can have long hair. You can have a Caesar cut. You can have waves if you want to. But we not doing I'm balding in the middle, but I want to spray it in. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. You could do that, but I'm not doing you. Okay? Again, preference. Most males who scream her bra and her drawers gotta match got holes and skid marks in theirs. I'ma just tell you straight up. Okay? And I will tell you this. Men, can y'all please get back to the wife beater tank top, the undershirt, and then your shirt? I appreciate men who layer well. Can you get back to the tank top, the undershirt, the sweater, the aftershave, the cologne that everybody don't have, moisturizing yourself, taking care of your skin, drinking your water, cleaning your ears on a daily basis, taking care of the hair in your nose, wearing the watch, having clean socks that are not dirty, that don't have holes in it, not showing your boxers when you're over 30. Like, what's up? What's up? Women have never said, oh, I'm looking for the man that's showing me his cuppage on his ass cheeks with his boxers showing. I'm looking for that. No woman out here is looking for that. Maybe a girl. So are you looking for girls? Maybe that's it. Or are you looking for men who like men who show their cuppage of their ass cheeks with their boxers showing? Let me know so I can know who you looking for. So women, please stop doing the most, thinking you doing it for men and they want it, because they don't. They don't care. A good man likes a woman that takes care of herself for real. Not the hair she's gonna buy all the time, not making sure I have makeup all the time, not let me put on heels all the time but my toes is fucked up, not oh yes I know my rent is late and I know my phone is off but I had to get my nails done and they cost $111, can you cash at me? Not her. Okay. There's women who want to find men so they can be dependents for an insecure man, and that man likes that woman that needs him because he thinks that's the only reason why she'll stay. And then there's men who want a woman that's already taking care of herself and can do those things, but he would like to sometimes do that for her. And he knows that she can take care of herself, but she's here because she wants to be here. And she's here because she wants me. And I want her. And we want each other. And we build together. And we are in sync. And we communicate with each other. So when I say things women do to appease men don't make no goddamn sense, that's what I'm talking about. Okay? Do you. And when you doing you, someone good would peep it. And they do what they need to do with it. It's not hard. A lot of people act like it's hard. It's not hard.
I just don't understand when people know they musty and they don't do nothing about it. See, look at here. I can't deal with it. I can't. If I smell people musty, we're going to have a personal problem. And that personal problem is, I don't want to make you mad or sad. No. or embarrassed, but I know you can do better now. You can at least put on some deodorant. Come on now.
Everything she said. Ain't nothing worse than somebody being stank and not know it. I went to Walmart over the weekend and it was so musty in there with so many people shopping. I'm just like, damn, did y'all just wake up, not brush your teeth, not put on deodorant, not take a shower and say, let's go to Walmart? Yuck. Wash your ass.